I'm part of the Creative Coalition, which is a nonpartisan group to advocate arts. And under the present administration, art, music, art, even physical education have been wiped out of the curriculum in public schools. So I don't know how we could bring up our children on any understanding of the importance of art. When I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, whether you wanted to or not, you had to take music lessons. I played the violin, or you had the violin, the recorder, you had art, you had gym, and children have to be exposed to the arts at a very early age, and it just enriches your life in general.
Would you still play violin?
I
No.
stopped fourth grade.
Okay.
But it was a requirement in New York City public school.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm a product of New York City public school from kindergarten all the way to high school. I went to John Dew High School in Coney Island.
Where would you be today if you didn't have that early lesson in the arts, whether it was violin or dramatic arts?
I came from an artistic household. My mother taught art. My father's a great jazz musician, plays bass. So not just myself, my siblings, we encouraged in the arts, and it wasn't that my parents wanted us to go into that field, but just they felt that expose your children as much as you can, and then they'll be able to make the choice they want, where they want to go with the rest of their life, the career path. I
know you're working hard with the Creative Coalition here. There are some Hollywood celebrities, some musicians who are not here for that purpose. They're here for the purpose of politics. Do you get the sense there are more and more?
Well, I mean, impact in art, you know, and for the youth of America is definitely a political issue.
Do you get the sense that more and more Hollywood stars, Hollywood heavyweights are getting involved in politics?
Well, I would say that people in general, especially young people, I mean, you could say a large part of this whole Obama movement is made up of young Americans who want to take an active part in this political process, because we're at that edge where it can go one way or the other, and people want to have a say, an impact for the outcome this coming December. Excuse me, November.
It's been a long enough season of politics. Let's keep it to November. You know, you mentioned a minute ago it could go one way or the other. There are so many Hillary Clinton supporters who are on the fence right now.
Well, I think that
Give them reason to support Barack Obama.
I think that was squashed.
Last night?
I think Hillary did a great job. She squashed all that mess. President Clinton's gonna hammer it home tonight. And I look for the Democratic Party to be unified as one, to do business, to go against McCain and the Republican Party.
Now, while you're doing the business here with the Creative Coalition, I know you're working hard to get ready to promote your film that comes out in September. Tell us about the film.
Well, the film is called Miracle of St. Anna. It opens nationwide September 26th. And it's my first World War II film. It's about the black soldiers, the Buffalo soldiers that fought in World War II, American soldiers, African-American soldiers that fought in World War II against the Nazis in Italy in the year 1944.
You have told so many important stories. Why did you find this was the important time to tell this story?
Well, I just think that with this, there's something in the air. I think this thing with Obama is providence. I think that this is a movement. And I think I also felt this was a good time to go back and look at, patriots, American patriots who fought for this country when many of them were still considered second-class citizens, but despite that, fought for this country and fought because they believe, what democracy should be.
Considering how moved you have been this year by presidential politics, the wheels are turning. You're going to make a movie about this, right?
No, I don't think so, because I don't think a movie do justice to what we have seen. Very few people in America would have ever felt, and I'm including the African Americans and myself, would ever even hoped that this day was going to happen. And I believe, look, it's not going to be a shoo-in. Republicans, people in power, they don't give that stuff up easily. and they're gonna fight tooth and nail. But unless we get some Chad stuff going on,
let's not wish the Chad controversy on this election.
I think Obama will be in the House in November, and I think that it's going to be one of the greatest moments, not just in American history, in world history, when he puts his hand in that Bible and swears to Almighty on January 20th and becomes the 44th president of these United States of America.
You know, in the House, I think that'd be an appropriate title for the movie you're saying you won't do. No?
I'm not doing it. It's just, I'm just glad my wife here, Tanya, were here. And too bad our children can't be here, because this tomorrow in the Vesco field over here, 77,000 people. It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be I'm getting choked up now. History in the making.
You know, a filmmaker, you're always behind the lens, sometimes in front of the camera as well.
Right.
Will you be documenting tomorrow on your personal camera?
Oh yeah, I got a camera, and hopefully I'm trying to get some credentials. I can get up close.
You don't have credentials? Boy.
Not the shooting. You know, I don't want to get up in there. Right. So I'm still trying to make a couple of calls.
Okay. You wouldn't be willing to share some of the snapshots you have on your personal camera, would you, with me?
Yeah,
maybe?
give me
All right.
an email.
I would love that insight.
I got some good stuff in the Pepsi Center from the last 2 nights.
I bet you do. Mr. Lee, pleasure meeting you.
But one last thing, I'd like to say that I publicly have been odds with Senator Clinton and the president, but during this campaign, but Hillary Clinton did a great job last night. I gotta give it up, and I commend her for that.